had a drunk man in our house, asleep in our house, and we didn't know. Someone got into the house, went past a room full of sofas, took himself into the, let's be honest, the messiest room in the house, and stuck himself on the corner of the most uncomfortable seat in the house, and fell asleep. And he was discovered by our children in the early hours of the morning, or the time they get up anyway.
It's horrific. And when Dougie came up to say, Mum, there seems to be a strange man, a stranger asleep in our dining room, I thought we were dreaming.
Strangely magical as well.
No, not strangely magical,
Yeah.
strangely weird.
Yeah.
Well, I think we were really lucky, because basically, long and the short of it is that somehow, someone
A man appeared in our house and fell asleep.
left the door open all night, and a drunk man mistook our house for his and fell asleep in our dining room.
I just think the clocks going forward is one of the most unjust things about life.
Well, the thing that
It's
surprised me is that apparently they tried in between 1968 and 1970.
They experimented with not putting them forward.
Yeah, and nobody moaned about it apart from people in Scotland, because their children had to go to school in the dark.
They did have more accidents.
Did they?
Yeah.
Damn. So I can't be Scottishist then.
No, because you're Scottish.
And the second part was that me and Dougie got on our bikes with Bonnie on the back of my bike and went to have a look at the new marina in Northampton, as far away from the sea as you can possibly get. And it was quite nice.
It is nice down there. I've noticed that there's a kind of gate thing that keeps us away from the boats.
Yeah.
It's like quarantine. It could be, there should be customs there. If people are coming to our town from somewhere else, we should make them go through customs.
We're supposed to be encouraging people to come to the town.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But it was a really nice bike ride, and I don't really like, bike rides. But what I found was, even after living here for 12, 13 years, that there's a really nice cycle path that runs from Avon all the way behind the Morrison supermarket, the old khaki market, and then across behind Carlsberg, and then all the way round towards the train station. And it's brilliant because there's no traffic at all, and it's a really nice little riverside walk. But it's really overgrown in places, and it would be a kind of perfect little.
Are you sure there was a cycle path? Were you just going through people's gardens?
Well, there was a point where Bonnie was shouting.
They put all these fences up in the way.
But Bonnie kept shouting from the back of the bike with her noddy helmet on, "Poo! It really smells!" all the way around as we were going past people sitting in their back gardens, which was a bit embarrassing.
That's my girl. You're assuming that he was only there that night. That room is such a mess.